Morning, peeps. How's it going? So yeah, I guess I had some stuff to do this morning. But yeah, here I am. So we're back in Ebony Island Macabre Roy. We've not got very much money. Just got through the normal mundane monthly stuff. I say just got through. We've not quite completed it. We just got like the milk to deliver. We're going to do that, and then we'll take some contracts. I know it seems like we're always back on the first of the month or so, but it's kind of the more interesting part of the month for me. It's where I refresh everything and stuff, and yeah, it's basically the busiest time of every month, first of the month. Hello, Bubba. Hey Red, how we going? Just waiting for the map to load up and then we'll get you on the gaming screen. Hey Jimmer, morning, how we doing, son? So yeah, we're back on Ebony Island by Cabaret Roy. We just completed most of the stuff we got to do. So yeah, it's good here. How are we? I'm good, mate. I'm good. A nice long nap or sleep rather. And yeah, we're good. Let's split the Seto a second. And then we'll get you over to the gaming screen. Come on, settle down, settle down. Probably not going to settle down that much at the moment because we've got some snow, so game. So there we go. Let's get you on the gaming screen. So the only job we got left from our weekly mundane stuff, come on, calm down, is we need to take the truck up to the milk, up to the dairy. We need to take the dairy, the buffalo milk up. Oh, so we're going to jump in the truck and do that. That's calming down. Okay, let's get. It'll calm down. I mean, I don't know why it's so bitty this one. I really don't. I mean, I've not done a graphical update for a little while because I'm sticking to the old graphics for Roadcraft. In fact, tomorrow, that's what we'll be playing tomorrow. In fact, will we be playing that tomorrow? If it's Friday. Is it Friday? If it's Friday tomorrow, then we'll be doing ATS per minute. Because we've got like 21 days to try and do those do the drops. Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, cool. At least we'll be doing Roadcraft tomorrow. Days roll into one when you full-time streamer. The days can roll into one. Morning, Mimi. Days can roll into one. This doesn't look great at the moment. I hope this looks smoother than what I'm fucking getting. Mind you, there has just been an update for the game, isn't there? Another one. It could be why this is so shitty. Failing that, we might need to back out and pull it back, go back in again. I don't know. Okay. We're not going to pass him. But this looks shit. We'll get this up to the dairy, and then we might need to reload the server and see if there's any fucking updates for the game. Because this looks really horrible this morning. It really does. And the weirdest thing about it is I've not changed a thing. In my games, I don't change. Once they're up and running, I don't change a thing. It's Monday? Fuck you, Welsh. But it's the game, because the thingy's running smooth. Shout out replays are running smooth. Tartan Ship, thank you very much for the follow, much appreciated. Cheers, good morning, how are you doing? Right, so 11,235 litres. How much is that gonna net me? Okay, guess you don't want to know, because Irish lads messing around with buttons don't even come in and say fucking hi. What a fucking prick you are. 11,235 litres. Morning, Irish. How you doing, buddy? So we got 77,000 plus 6,000 environmental score. So 83,000 from that little amount of buffalo milk. Don't talk about yourself like that, fucker. What? I wasn't talking about myself, was I? Talking about you, you donut head. Right. This poppiness isn't calming down. And as I say that, it calms down. Oh, God, this game makes me so angry sometimes. No, it's gone choppy again. Right, okay. 2 seconds. We're going to save there. Exit game. Exit game. We're just going to see if there's any updates, which is the reason why it maybe stuttered a little bit. The updates won't take long. We know there's no mod updates because it's not got the icon next to modded content. Right. Where's the thing? Where's my thing? What does Matt call people pricks? Why do you call people what you call people, you know? Because I want to, and then and you do the same to your end because you want to, so. Wow, you had to ask. Be my tracker, but not farm sim, okay. No, we're not going to give you $5 for any fucking thing. Because he wishes he had a prick? Well, you know. You wouldn't want it on your fucking face as a wart. Straight up or nothing. Just saying. You would not like it on your face for a fucking wart, sir. Right, let's let that load. Hopefully it'll settle straight away. We'll go get the truck and bring it back. And then, yeah, we'll just double check everything, make sure I have done everything, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. There's some contracts. So as you can see, what I got the other day, with all the F1 circuits on, just for a nice little change of background there. I've left a white space just above the lights there, because one of you guys, said you would do like a crystal thing of my emblem, so that'll go on top, and then hopefully you'll be able to see that as well, and that'll break up the space there. Well, I hope Minute's phone call went alright. He didn't say nothing in chat yesterday when he after the thing, but yeah, hopefully it went alright. I mean, obviously it did because he's not here. Hey Titch, how you doing, mate? Oh fuck me, now he says hello. Is that him saying hello, or was that him saying hello, or oh yeah? Oh, well, good morning, guys. Hope you're well. Oh, yeah, it was him saying hello. It's true. It's true. If you like, I love what you do as a streamer, you can never call this work. But yeah, it's still bitty as fuck. Let's just do some stuff and hope it calms down. Because it will calm down. There you go, the traffic's, that bit of traffic's coming past a little better. Just still on about them balls, guys. Is it? Yeah, okay. Like I say, this is always the same settings I use. I just don't know why it's acting up all of a sudden. I mean, it could be the online farm sim servers. I mean, that's what it could be. I mean, if this gets too much for everybody, the like little in the fucking game, I'll have to go single player. Well, have I seen your big balls? Well, send me a pic and I'll know. Okay. So, guys, we're hoping, or I'm hoping, we can make it through the day for starters. But we're also hoping that, yeah, tomorrow will be Thursday, so we'll get a bit of get a bit of more roadcraft done. Friday, we're supposedly streaming with Init, doing a dual stream on ATS. Saturday, hopefully we'll be doing some racing, Nuremberg 4 hour, with Chaos and Minute. Minute might stream it, I don't know. He might not, but he might stream it. I'll definitely be streaming it. One of us is going to have to do a extra bit, because at the moment I've only got 3 volunteers, so I'll only be able to do an hour. Later, have a good night. No worries, dude. You have a good one. And thank you for following. Right, so before we put this thing away, let's just check the status of stuff. So, you're full. You're not full, but you've got so much capacity anyway, it's unbelievable. You're full. Right, let's check the other stuff. Which one of these is active? Oh, none of them's active, okay. I've got plenty of digestite at the moment. Herbicide. That's active. I'm not really getting much herbicide through, 27,000 litres. That's not active because we've not got any stones through. Well, we've got a few stones, so we could turn that on if we need to. In fact, let's activate that. Liquid fert, we're not doing liquid fert. Silage. This is the one we're doing from the grass. Yeah, it is. Do we have any grass in board? On board. No, we don't. Okay, so we can deactivate that for the minute. Until we do grass foods again. Solid fert, that's not active at the moment, but we're using everything to try and do the herbicide to try and get plenty of that in behind us, and we're not doing TMR. Yeah, I mean, it's showing the TMR. This is where doing it in a mixer is slightly different than doing it in a production like this, because it's showing it is 200 hay, 100 silage, which we know to be wrong, because it's normally 50-50 between those. And then if you need a tiny little bit to fill your mixer up, you put a little bit of straw in. So that kind of bit's all right, but normally I think it's not, in the feed mix it's normally 50-50. So that's that. Grain mill. Yeah, you got some to crunch on. Just make sure these are all full of water. Yeah, they're all good. Oil mill rate. They're stewing on some canola at the moment. And then selling it. Spinnery. Got some wool in it. Which means the tailor shop. No. Yeah, sorry. That's what I'm hoping for. I've got this on distribute, hoping that it gives it straight to the tailor shop all the time. If it starts, if this goes down to 15,000 and I've had no pallets out of here, it's not doing it properly. So I'll have to manually put it between there and there, and see how that goes. But yeah, but it does mean we can part this thing away and do some contracts. And yeah, I have done a field as well. I did the grass field right beside us, and put it into the sheeps. And I also, that was fun. Yeah, so as you can see, it's been snowing. And before I did the grass field, what I did to clear the grass field of snow is I used the road soap. You're not really supposed to do that, but it works. So, hey. I'm going to have to take this off of multiplayer, I think, and see if it's going to run without the choppiness. If not, I'm going to change games. All right. Sorry, guys, to do this to you. Let's just go out and go back in again and put it in single player. I can't play this like this if it's going to be choppy like this. I want it to run smooth, because it should run smooth. With my setup, it should run smooth as fuck. So we'll just put it in single player. Means doing another loading page. It is what it is. Oh, coffee. I think we've got hard water down here. I might have to descale the kettle again. Or at least get rid of all the water in the kettle every so often. I know I only did it not very long ago, but you know, if you've got hard water, then it's sort of a thing. You may have to do it every so often. The thing is, the reason why I can tell that it might be doing again is that sometimes my coffee tastes like it's got, I don't know, the milk's off. And the milk isn't off, the milk's brand new, absolutely brand new. I went and got it yesterday. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's good, of course, because it could still be off, but... slowly getting back into Roadcraft, GG's mate. Well, I'm 74% done on one of the new maps already. There's just a few bits and pieces to do, which kind of the next time I'm on, if there's anybody around to help me, we could probably get done fairly fast. I went out the other day after stream when we were playing it, and I went back on it and just did a load of get some concrete in to make some slabs. I've now got enough slabs to remake the bridge again because we took the bridge away, but there's an infrastructure, so we need it back again. So yeah, there's enough slabs there to remake the bridge. I just have to go up to the concrete plant to get them. And the way I'm thinking about doing that is if whoever's doing whatever they're doing doesn't need my mobile base. Well done, Emo. Yeah, no, nice. So that's two lots of fuck you and, you know, one lot of just text that's kind of insulting. Cheers, mate. With friends like you, who needs enemies? To be honest, I'm from Irish. I'm used to it anyway, so it's fine. You know, anybody who thinks you're getting offended by what Irish is saying, think again. It's not a thing. It's still bitty. Is it the game? Or does my PC require a restart, which I'm not going to do? I think possibly my computer requires a restart. I'm not gonna do this now. I'm just seeing whether there is one to be done. Yeah, Windows Update needs attention, so that's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. There's a massive update, 2026-03 update. So yeah, that'll have to wait until after stream. We're gonna have to put up with it. hopefully it won't affect too much on single player. But yeah. You alright, right? We're starting PC? Oh, you go on as well. Yeah. Well, it'll have to wait. So hey, contracts, because we've done all ours. Like I say, hopefully this won't affect too much. So this big grass field is next month for ours, and then a couple of months' time we've got this. Same again, same for you, bang. Wow, everybody's checking their freaking updates now. Look. So this one's going to be ready the same time as that one. That one's a month before. That one's a month afterwards, and this one's next month. We've just did this one, so next month this will turn green again for regrowing. But there's some stuff that we can do, so let's go do them. So let's just start at the top, shall we? Unless anybody's got any cards to play. There's a couple of cultivating ones. Got you on my phone. Thank you very much. Very much. So a couple of cultivating ones. So 167, which is about halfway up the map, up the laneway, and then 70 and 61. 61. Is that near the? Oh, that's over near the shop. So let's do that one first, and then the other one's kind of over here in retrospect. So yeah, okay. Oh, you didn't see that, did you? My new purchase. 220,000 out of the shop. The pea harvester. Next to the veggie harvester. Getting extremely lucky. We are going to have to buy some stuff brand new. Of course we are. In there. Yeah, we are going to have to buy some stuff brand new. Of course we are at some point. But if we're still getting lucky, we're still getting lucky. I don't care about it being second hand as long as it's in good condition. But normally what I do anyways, the first thing that I do if I buy something second hand, I take it straight to back to the spanner again and see if I can afford to repair. That's an absolute must. If I'm buying from there, as I take it straight back to the store and see if it can be repaired. Sometimes it's like $2,000 or something, 1,000 or something just to repair. It's nothing, you know. It's basically all it needed was service, and yeah, it's ready to work. Sometimes it's more expensive. I mean, I've had one in the past was something like 30,000-40,000 to repair the problem. Yeah, that's when it's not so. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still cheaper than buying it brand new. Of course it is. But, you know, the aim of the game is that you're buying it from there to save money. Although you kind of still are saving money because you still saved at 100,000 or whatever on a machine like that. Yeah, it's just a thing, isn't it? Not as bitty as before, so we might be able to work with this. One thing I'm thinking about doing is getting a second cultivator, strictly for when people do or can come in. The downside is that I'm limited to 3. I can only do 3 contracts at once. So literally the other person, if we get say 4 people in, literally has nothing to do unless like one of the people do a harvesting contract and the other one does the I don't know, maybe transport the header or act as transport or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a runner for the combine or the harvester. And yesterday we had a lot of fun. If you weren't here yesterday, guys, we played Parking Tycoon Simulator 2. It went well. Frustrating at the start, where, like I said, the tutorial and the button layout thing wasn't quite what it should be. I feel we still, once we got things sorted, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing it. To be honest, I had more fun beating up the homeless people that came into the car park than anything else. And I still don't have anybody working for me. Every time I go to the security guy, or the guy that's supposed to pick up your rubbish, every time I go to him, all they say is, "You're not compatible with me." But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Didn't you see I took a massive swig of coffee a second ago, Jose? Did you not see that? No? Ick. Yeah. Yeah, that kettle definitely needs to be done again. No, just back from restarting? Okay, I'll let you off. So the way I descale my kettle is like the old wives' tale thing of descaling your kettle. Basically warm water and white vinegar. And basically what you do is you don't fill it, because all that really needs to scaling is the element on the bottom, or the hot plate on the bottom. And you just clean the rest of it. So basically what you do is you clean the rest of it, then you put your warm water and white vinegar, covering the bottom, maybe up to like 2 cupfuls or whatever. Let it stand for half an hour. Then you boil it, and then after it's boiled, you throw it away. Now the downside of that is the obviously it's been soaking in the white vinegar for a little while, so you now got the taste of vinegar in there. All you do with that is you run your water through your kettle, and you boil it a number of times. So you boil it, you get rid of it, you boil it, you get rid of it, you boil it, you get rid of it. 2 or 3 times normally, to get rid of the taste of the white vinegar. And boom, there you go. You can use it now for making teas and coffees again. Like I say, if you got hard water, you might have to do that every couple of months. And it has been a couple of months since I last did it. You better get back home. Also, one of the problems I do have at the moment is one of my iPads isn't charging. I mean, literally isn't charging off of my USB board. I don't know why. When I put it in my battery charger, so my mobile battery works fine for recharging it. When I plug it into the multi-port, don't work. Comes up, nope. Mind you, I don't think the multi USB port is supposed to be used as I'm using it, because it's one of these ones with a USB cable on to plug it into the PC. So I think it's supposed to get its power from 2 different places, and all I'm really using that one for is to put power through the USB leads to power different stuff. Don't think it's supposed to be used in that way. I was about to ask if it was powered. Yeah, it's a powered one anyway. But I'm not using the USB. It's that the USB part of it for the PC still wrapped up. So I don't know whether it's just not getting enough juice in through it because it's not plugged into the PC. Because it's only getting the stuff out of the plug. I don't know how much of this is going to allow me to do, but I know we need to go down this way and then take a left to the next field. There we go. We're finished. A girl like you, a girl like you, there ain't nothing in the little boys we can do. Right, we've got a laneway here which we could use to probably get across there. Do we use it instead of going down and across? Yeah, sod it, we'll use it. That's not that one. That one's the one for 62. Looks like we're going around the lap. By the looks of this, it's on one or the other. Yeah, I'm going at the 58, turn right, 59, turn right, and we're going to come down on it. A girl like you. Oh, flipping the slide. Also, we're looking to chill the shoulder out this week as well. I haven't really let it rest since the race the other day, the 12 hours of Sebring. So literally all of yesterday, we literally didn't play a racing game or any kind of driving. Today we're only on farming, which doesn't take a lot out of the shoulder. Tomorrow, obviously, we're going to be playing Roadcraft, so I play that on controller. Friday trucking, that won't take much out the shoulder, and then obviously we're racing on the Saturday. So we're going to try and take the Merc round Nords. So the Merc that we used for Sebring, we're going to try and do that around Nords. It's, to be honest, the tuning that we got for it's fairly stable. I can take it round, no incident, without anybody on the track, obviously. Minute's struggling a bit, and I think half the thing is that he's trying. Well, I know this is the problem. He's trying to race straight away. He's trying to go like full tilt straight away, and it's sort of like you got to run before you can walk. Really do. You got to run before you can walk. Sorry, you got to walk before you can run. Or actually, a bit reverse it. Yeah, he's trying to do super fast laps straight away, without warming up the track or warming the tires up or anything like that. And it's like, minute just calm, just calm down. You can't do that. Well, same as anybody. Same as what we tell anybody if they're trying to do fast laps straight away without warming up. Calm down. You learn the track, do this, do that. Go steady instead of trying to go full pelt. But saying that, it may not happen either. The race may not happen. Why? Because we've said the minute, look, if you don't feel capable enough to hold it on track for an hour, we won't do it. We'll reschedule. I know you'll say, why don't you just do it anyway? I can't do 2 hours. I can't do 2 stints. I mean, I probably could do 2 stints, but and running with the pain, but because I've done it before. Me and class has done the Nords on our own for the 4 hours, so we just did a stint for an hour, stint for an hour, stint for an hour, done and dusted. It's a hard track. Yeah, it is a hard track, mate. That's why we keep telling you to just go steady. Morning, minute. How's it going, mate? Why is the walking's not working? That's the second person's walking. That's not worked this morning. Why is that not worked? Entrance. Let's turn that off, turn it back on again. Refresh. But Mimi's giving him a shot anyway. I'm trying to fix shit, Mimi, and you'll just, yeah, we'll just give him a shot anyway. Because you know, if he speaks now and it works, it'll give him a shout out. It didn't anyway, but fuck if I know. To be honest, just lately, I'm beginning to think to myself, I'm going to just recycle back to the normal versions of Lumia. So what I mean by the normal versions of Lumia, at the moment I'm using a beta version. I'm thinking about just resetting back to the normal versions and just sticking to the non-beta versions, the versions that I know that the version which everything's supposed to work, because it's been tried and tested, and yeah, it's actually out there for a proper version. So, hate to call you out a minute, but I'm going to. Where was your notification to say you weren't going to be on this morning, mate? Was it one of these? Oh, I've done it. No. He forgot. He forgot, peoples. He forgot. To be honest, I only woke up like 7:20, and I thought, fuck it, let's get a coffee, let's get some toast, and if you're still not on, I'll go on, and that's why I'm here. But also, Windows wants to do a couple of updates, which is why the game looks so shit at the moment. Because I'm thinking one of them is an important update. And I'm not stopping now. You know, if it gets too much, we'll just switch off, and that'll be kind of end of stream. But for today, if it gets too much, and you guys go, yeah, it's a bit too much for me to watch, all this bittiness. Because I'm not updating the graphics, because then I won't be able to play Roadcraft. We'll just put up with a tiny little bit of bittiness. And hopefully it won't get any worse than this. Okay, so cash these two in. Saying nothing. I mean, it's like fucking better not either. Like I say, man, if you don't feel like you're comfortable enough to do an hour stint on the track, let us know by Friday, and we can cancel that for the Saturday. It's kind of, I mean, don't worry about us like not doing it. I've still got stuff I can do. It's not a problem. The idea is because you're the newer person, you need to feel confident in being able to complete. All right, so we'll come out of here, turn left by 59, left by 45. Because Chaos is going to have to do 2 stints anyway. So, I can even do can't even do a clean lap yet. Evil. Dude, slow down. Do a steady lap. Do a steady lap. You don't have to do fast laps every time, mate. Just do a steady lap. You know? Go around in 3rd gear, the whole track. Get a few laps in like that so you know the track a bit more. You know, you don't have to do thunderously fast laps all the fucking time. You know, get to learn the track. It's a big track. It's got fucking 176 corners. You know? You know, get a few clean laps under your belt and then slowly speed up. Go, oh yeah, I can get a 4th gear out of that corner. Boom, I can get a 5th gear out of that corner. You know? Or just use your power where you know you can use your power. And anything tight, just gear down, gear left. Fuck, what? Hello? Huey? Thank you. Why are you... I've got my reverse down. Why are you going forward, dickhead? That was weird as fuck. Sticky hedge. Sticky hedge. Shadow for a drink over a screaming guitar. Mind you, I got to be careful of the laneways anyway because they're very slick. I know some of the mods you can use, you can get paid for cleaning the roads. So you can use your road soap and come up and earn some money with it. I'm not allowed to use that mod. It's a shame, but I'm not allowed to use that mod. Mainly because obviously I can get extra contracts. The contracts are worth a little bit more, and this playthrough's not about that. This playthrough is all about challenging me as a person in how I make money within the game. While this is doing its thing, what do we have in the store today? Plains and Prairies, like a big bird. We've got Highlands, Baylor with a wrapper on the back, and we've got the Pottington Tedder. That's not a bad Tedder. 66% damage discount, which means it's damaged. So yeah. I'll try some more tomorrow. I'm have a day away from it today. Got an interview at midday. GG's, mate. Hopefully it goes well, dude. You know, something. You know, when I used to be on the job market, say, you know, preparing for a job. I used to hate that the job sort of aspect interview, trying to sell yourself. You know, because that's basically what you're trying to do. You're trying to sell yourself to the manager of that company. So yeah, you're bigging yourself up. You're trying to make yourself sound good to the thing, but obviously you can't do bullshit because obviously your CV and your experience and knowledge in the thing in whatever you're trying to do is going to show. So yeah, I used to hate the fact that, you know, when you try and go for a job, it's kind of like selling yourself. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I can work as part of a team. I'm very friendly to my team members. I'm the sort of person where if anything goes wrong, I try to rectify it on my own. You know, I can work as part of a team, but I fucking hate it. I don't say I hate it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I can work as part of a team. Which is always funny when you're going for a driving job. You go, yeah, I can work as part of a team. And then or on my own. And you know, and they sort of go, okay, that's great, you know. But you sort of think about it and go, when am I going to be working as part of the team? As a driver. Once I'm on the road, it's me in the road. Where the fuck's the team gone? And with some companies, that's exactly how it works as well. You know? Once you're on the road, it's you. You know, I know of disastrous things that's happened at delivery companies where the person's gone out to do their delivery run, and not delivered all their packages because they ran out of time. Literally, the run was too big. Did the company make any fucking felt sorry for the driver? No, he didn't. What they did was they paid the driver less for not getting around his run. Literally didn't give a fuck. Also, iRacing has given me the aids that are now active. Nice, mate, nice. Basically, the only real aid you're going to be using, probably out of all of them, because you don't want to be really using any of the others, is the line, the driving line. All the rest you don't need. Brake assist, throttle assist, yeah, turn them all off. They'll just fuck you up. Auto shift, you don't need that because shifting yourself actually is faster. So the only real thing you're going to use is the driving line. But at least they activated it for you. We told Apex to do exactly the same thing, but Apex fantastically drove Mount Paramount without the line, which must have been hard as fuck. I'd say must have been hard as fuck. It's not a very forgiving track. It's skinny and up around the mountain area. Even with the line on, you have a potential of crashing big time. Didn't really set this up for three. Well, to be honest, I didn't use the GPS, but I'm going to do a third headland just to give us enough room for turning. But yeah, that'll be a bonus. That means that anytime you go, say if you go into a 12-hour race where those sort of things are turned off, they won't be for you. That's kind of all that means. If you go into an event where they turn it off normally for everybody else, it will still be on for you. So everything will still be on. So auto wipers, auto speed limiter, pit speed limiter, it'll all be still on. It's more than just what you've written. Like I say, you'll have auto pit limiter, auto wipers, auto lights. Wait, auto lights anyway, but if you've got this far, guys, and you want to come on and give me a hand, unfortunately today we're having to do it without the online game on. I have Windows updates which I didn't check until I realised that it was choppy, which is why it's still choppy. To be fair, just some Windows updates just have to be fucking installed if you're a gamer. Same with some graphics updates. Sometimes some graphics updates, the game will actually go, "Boy, I can't function without this," because everything's been updated to that driver. Not really noticed that with AMD, but certainly when I used to be Intel, did that quite a lot to some games. It used to go, "Oh, you can't play this unless you've updated your graphics driver." That happens. But if Minute does, if Minute does want to, feel like he can do the laps, guys, then if you do want to come in and give us a hand with doing an hour on Nordschleifer, then let us know. Again, you have to have a D license, you have to have a D 4.0 license, which is basically a C license. and be able to survive an hour in Nords with people on the track. Being able to do it without people on the track is one thing. Being able to do it with people on the track is something else. And when I say some people on the track, I mean at least 100 people. Oh, no, 100 people. 50 or 60 people. That's your worry? To be honest, mate, if somebody comes up behind you, you're going to get the same advice as what we told Borat. If they get up behind you and they start pressuring you, just move out of the way or slow right down and let them pass. You know, don't block them, just slow right down, let them pass, and you do your speed. Doesn't matter. When we take somebody like you through to do these races, we're doing it more for you than for us. You know, so it's important that you have fun while doing it. And the best way to have fun while doing it is just don't worry about everybody else. If you feel like you're being pressured, just slow down, stay on your line, let them fucking through. When they're gone, you speed up and off you go again at your own pace. It is. People go, "Oh, is it really that simple?" Yes, it is. Really that fucking simple. You know, if you think you're getting pressured by the person behind, there you go, mate. Have the space. If you really want the fucking space, have it. Here, go. And then you get back onto your pace. And so some of you are going to go, that's really easy to say. You're in that moment. It's how I race every enduro. Literally every enduro I race exactly the same now. So, literally, if somebody's even pressuring me, I've done a few enduros now. So even if they're pressuring me for the space, here, have it. Why should I worry about you? Why should I jeopardize my safety rating and that for you being an idiot behind me? Yeah, the kettle definitely needs redoing. Ugh. I know I'm doing a lot of cultivating jobs though, guys, but it's if there's another cultivating job out there, I just as well do it while I'm out with the cultivator, save me time going back to the farm, getting the next tool, coming back out. Just remember a minute, you'll have me, you'll have Chaos in your ear all the time going, car coming up behind you, we'll tell you the distance in seconds, you know, we'll let him know whether he's worth fighting, whether he's not worth fighting, but end of the day, it's up to you. Even if you don't have to fight him, if you feel like he's up your ass too much and he's pressuring you, just pull over and let him by. Not a problem. Not a fucking problem. You know, it's like I say, it's kind of if we've got somebody brand new to enduros with us, it's kind of on you. You know, when I say it's on you, it's on, you know, if you're feeling pressured, like I say, let him through. Not a problem. Fucking not a problem. The idea is you have fun. Don't worry about us. It's like some people worry about, oh, I might fuck up and damage the car. That's on you as well. That's not on us. You know, that'll affect your safety, your I rating. So you no need to worry about us. I mean, failing that, we can try and see where the production car enduro is. That's only a 2 hour. And that only needs one of us to be with you. And in that aspect, you could use the GR86. I don't know what track that's on. So there's still some stuff we can do with you. The downside is because I'm a higher license, well, about the same actually, I rating. I'm always going to be putting a different class to you. A different class of racers. I mean, not too high. I mean, quite a lot of the time I'll be putting with A class drivers with about the same I rating. So we can't just go, yeah, we'll just do a load of small ones and hope we're in the same race. Because it might not, that might not wouldn't pan out. So I don't know if Tav's going to be live today, because I know he's got some IRO stuff to do. He was on about it the other day, yesterday, saying that he might not be on like at 11 o'clock. But if you can be on later, he will be on later, sort of thing, showing you some stuff. But yeah. Unless, obviously, the IRO stuff didn't happen. And no, of course, we will be on at 11 o'clock. What do you want, Beba? You've had everything, haven't you? Yeah, you've had everything. Go and lie down, chill out. Sure. I wish I could stop this choppiness, guys, Theo, but I can't. Like I say, the only way I can probably stop it is if I do the Windows install, and then the stream will stop. I mean, I can. If you guys are patient enough, you know, that you want me to do it, I can. I mean, it'll only take me like 10 minutes or so. I am. That's about $7,000 already today, just in cultivating contracts. There's no more. Okay, looks like we're going back to the yard. Finally. Yeah, so I can do the updates. That's not a problem. But I might download them. Install all. Okay, so let's go back to the yard, and then we'll have to decide what we're doing next. It's quicker out to the road if we go that way. Will improve the game. Help me. It will improve the game. Help me with the stuttering. I mean, there'll be probably